Hey guys, in this tutorial we're going to be talking about 1D arrays. Arrays are interesting because they store more than one data set for whatever data type of an array you're using. They're used a lot in games. They're really used for everything. Today we're only talking about the 1D kind, though. There's three different kinds in C#. There's 1D, 2D, and then multi-dimensional, which is a little different because I'm not sure if it's actually in any other languages, but it's not in Java, which is my main language, so I had to take a lot of extra time to learn that one. So let's get started. Okay, so the first way you can declare an array is by typing the type, and I'm just going to make an int array. Then you do the two brackets, and then you name it whatever you want. And then you say that int is equal to a new int. And then inside these brackets here, you have to put in a size. Whenever you create an array, it creates an array of the size that you've dictated here. But and then you access those elements by using what's called an index. So let's set so like you have the first number, and then this second number, third number, fourth number, fifth number, sixth number, all the way up to the 10th number. But whenever you number the indexes, it doesn't start at 1, it starts at 0. So in order to find the highest numbered element in an array, you take the size and subtract 1 from the size. So you could go grades and then 0, oops, wrong spot, sorry, equals, let's just say not 80. That would set the first element in the grades array equal to 80. So how this works, let me open up Paint real quick. Paint. And let me just draw what this would look like for you. Okay, so there is your array basically. Let me draw some lines. And then I'm really bad at this. Each of these lines, or each of the little boxes inside of this really long box, is one of your arrays. And now, this one is the first one, it's 0. This one is 1. This one is 2. This one is 3. This one is 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's actually supposed to be an 8 and a 9 here, but it goes off screen and I didn't draw enough spaces. But you get the idea. So this one in our array that I just made, this stores the number 80. And now I can actually go in and say grade brackets 1, grade brackets 2, grade brackets 3, grade brackets 4, 5, 6, and 7, all the way up to 9, and say that, and set those all equal to a number. Now let's say you want to print out your array. Let me go ahead and add my, whoa, that's never happened, console.readLine statement here, just so it doesn't close out on me. And then do console.writeLine, and then type out grades 0. And then let me run it, and it comes up with 80. It printed out 80 because that's what I stored in the 0 element of that. Now if I were to do grades 1, it would probably give me some sort of error, or it just says 0. So whenever you create the array, it automatically sets every element equal to 0 until you change it, unless you set them from the start. And then another way you can actually make your array is just to get rid of the second line and combine it all in one line. It works like that too. Now I know in like Java or maybe some other languages, you can actually move these brackets to be on the other side of the variable that you've named, but in C# that doesn't work. I looked it up online on their Microsoft C# library, and it says it will not work like that. So you need to just get used to putting the brackets on the opposite side of the data type you're using. Okay, I have a checklist here, so I'm just checking off what I've already done. Okay, and the other way to initialize your array is just to, and this is a good way to do this because you can just put as many things in as you want without having to worry about your size that you're, without having to worry about what size that you want it to be, but you'll have to know what size it is, otherwise you're not going to be able to or else you'll like accidentally try and access a element that is not in existence, and then that would cause you to have an error. So on the side you might want to write size whatever, like after you're done typing out your numbers, just type in size something in a comment, and that'll tell you, hey, that's how big it is, those are the only elements you can do. So let's type in some grades. Okay, so now this array is of size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I said before, the numeration starts at 0, so this is element 0, 1, 2, 3, and element 4. It only goes, it's 1 minus the size. So if your size is 5, then your greatest element you can access is 4. Now what were to happen if I tried to access element 5 and set it equal to 76? Well, this would give me an error because it does not exist. It doesn't tell me until I actually build it in the see, oh, it went away. Hold on a second. There we go. Index out of range exception was unhandled. Index was outside the bounds of the array. It says this because I tried to access and change an element of my array that does not exist. You can't do that, or else you will have error upon error upon error. Let me check off some of this stuff on my list. Printing out array elements. Someone's on the phone. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. One other thing you can do with your array is you can actually change the size of an array in C#. There are no dynamic versus static arrays in C# like there are in Java and whatever language uses static and dynamic arrays. I don't really know. But a tricky thing that you have to remember is that once you change the size of the array, it will reset all of your numbers. So let's print out grades 3. And then we'll do grades. All you have to do to change it is grades equals new int 10. And then we'll do console dot write line again 3, and then run it, and it should print out 99, yeah, and 0, which it did. Okay, but the only other way for you to fix this is for you to actually copy this down here, and then just keep on adding numbers like 65, 55, 78, etc. And that's the only way to fix that. Why is it giving me an error? Invalid expression term. I don't think that's... Huh. I guess I'm going to let you do that. I didn't actually try that until just now. So don't do that. You have to make it new int 10. And then I guess you'd have to just go in and say grades 0 equals 90, grades 1 equals 86, grades 2 equals 76, 99, 100, and then so on. But you can change the size of an array in C#. In the next tutorial, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the for each loop, the array loop, because I skipped that one when I was talking about my control structures in the tutorials because you didn't know what arrays were yet. So we're going to do that next time, and then after that we'll do 2D arrays, then multidimensional, and hopefully after that I'll be able to get back to some OOP, which is going to be super fun. Alright, see you guys later.